A man in Puducherry was arrested for posting tweets against Union Finance Minister P. Chidambaram's son. The 46-year-old small-scale industrialist Ravi Srinivasan was arrested by the local crime branch wing of the CID after Karti Chidambaram filed a complaint against him. However, the court released him on bail as the offence was bailable. In his complaint, Karti had alleged that Ravi had posted offensive tweets against him on 3 occasions since 2011. ISA leader Arvind Kejriwal's Chalo Farrukhbad call, the organization's first ever rally in Uttar Pradesh, comes in the wake of its expose on the alleged financial irregularities in the Dr. Zakir Hussain Memorial Trust and the minister's controversial comment about Kejriwal, in which he said that has been misconstrued. Kejriwal had said that he would come out with more evidence against Khurshid on Thursday. ISA chief Arvind Kejriwal has managed to turn up the heat on UPA government all over again with his latest expose. The opposition has demanded that Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh answer allegations that losses were caused to the exchequer as his government agreed to Reliance Industries Limited's demands for a hike in gas prices from the Krishna Godavari basin. The government is all set to review the IT Act. If you're a frequent visitor to cyber cafes, then be ready not only to share your personal details but also information about the websites that you are going to access. Moreover, not only that, if you are an avid blogger, then posting controversial content can land you in jail. P.S. Sangma's petition to be reviewed in the Supreme Court today by a 5-judge bench. Sangma had petitioned against the election of Pranab Mukherjee as the President of India by stating that Mukherjee had held an office of profit as the chairman of ISI, the Indian Statistical Institute. His petition had earlier been rejected.
Arvind Kejriwal came out with his third big expose on Wednesday. He specifically chose to target the Reliance Group controlled by Mukesh Ambani, the country's biggest corporate house. Kejriwal said both the BJP and Congress are hand in glove in promoting Reliance's interests. Referring to what he termed blackmail by Reliance, Kejriwal claimed that there was a conspiracy to sell gas costing $3 per unit at $14 per unit and that Reliance had been blackmailing the nation by hoarding gas. He said the nexus between politicians and industrialists was the main reason behind high prices in the country. Kejriwal also said that Jaipal Reddy was shunted out from the Petroleum Ministry because he stood up to Mukesh Ambani's company. The IAC activist said that Veerappa Moily was brought into the Petroleum Ministry to protect Mukesh Ambani's interests. He said that this also showed how businessmen could wantonly interfere in the government's functioning. There was high drama at Arvind Kejriwal's press conference when a man started shouting questions to counter Kejriwal's allegations. The man, identified as Jagdish Sharma, is a former secretary of the Delhi Pradesh Congress Committee. He no longer holds the post but is still active in politics. Sharma also notably makes it a point to celebrate Rahul Gandhi's birthday every year with much fanfare. After the ruckus by the Congress worker, Kejriwal said that he will not be deterred from his mission by such disturbances. The BJP remained evasive about the charges levelled against it by Kejriwal regarding benefits the NDA government gave to Mukesh Ambani. Former Petroleum Minister Murli Deva evaded cameras, and Reliance itself released a statement to rubbish all allegations. The statement said that all charges by Kejriwal were devoid of any truth or substance. The company also said that irresponsible allegations made by the IAC are at the behest of vested interests without a basic understanding of the complexities of a gas exploration project. The war of words between Union Minister Shashi Tharoor and the BJP seems to have escalated days after Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi's below-the-belt attack on Union Minister Shashi Tharoor's wife. Sunanda Pushkar broke her silence on headlines today. Invoking the Gujarat riots in her counter-attack, Sunanda Pushkar said that Modi's remark was deplorable and that she didn't expect an apology from a man who couldn't apologize to his own people for the riots in 2002. Another Modi has faced severe criticism from Shashi Tharoor's wife Sunanda Pushkar, and that is IPL's former chairman Lalit Modi. This after the former IPL boss tweeted that Shashi Tharoor had got a second lease of life thanks to his political bosses in Delhi. Speaking to headlines today, Sunanda Pushkar mocked Lalit Modi, saying that it was a public record that she gave away all her shares in the Kochi IPL franchise and that leaders like Lalit Modi of the sporting world should check their facts before commenting. Rahul Gandhi took on the BJP while campaigning in Himachal Pradesh. The Congress General Secretary said that the Saffron Party lacked vision and could never work for the underprivileged as it was a party of rich and the corporates. Rahul said it was the Congress that was always a party of the masses, the downtrodden and the poor, which is why they formulated pro-poor programs like the MNREGA. Confident of a big win in the forthcoming state assembly elections, Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday said his party would celebrate a bigger Diwali on the 20th of December, the day when poll results will be out. Mounting his attack on the Congress, Modi said that their campaign runs on the power of money and falsehoods. Significantly, Modi also seems to be sending a message to his party leadership when he said that his ultimate aim wasn't merely to win the Gujarat polls. Nitin Gadkari returned to Mumbai on Wednesday to a massive show of strength, greeted by a large number of party workers. He said that all charges against him were baseless and that he was ready for a probe to come clean. Gadkari junked allegations of holding Benami flats at the Adarsh Society or any role in the irrigation scam. More importantly, he also said that he has no business links with Sharad Pawar or Ajay Sancheti. Finally, the BJP president challenged Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law Robert Vadra to come clean himself. Headlines Today has got exclusive details of the probe being conducted by the Income Tax Department into Nitin Gadkari's companies. A top income tax officer has told us that the addresses of all 22 companies that invested in Gadkari's Purti sugar were bogus. After an inquiry, it has been found that Gadkari's driver, accountant, astrologer and jewellery designer were made directors of these shell companies. A few of these people didn't even know they had been named directors, while a few others took 1,000 to 2,000 rupees per month in return. It is part 2 of the succession row in the Indian Army, and efforts are now on in the Ministry of Defence to ensure that the tussle for the top post does not take another ugly turn. Headlines Today had told you how a top-ranking 3-star general has challenged the promotion system in the Army headquarters and is likely to approach the Armed Forces Tribunal. Lieutenant General Ravi Dastane claims he has been denied an appointment as Army Commander. Now sources in the Ministry of Defence are telling Headlines Today that efforts are on to pacify the aggrieved general. Sources also telling us that the officer has been told to await the redressal mechanism within the Ministry of Defence before he files any other legal recourse. Nitish Kumar has reacted to the Headlines Today story about a jailed JDU leader who not just extorted money in Nitish's name, but then also put up posters inviting people to Nitish's rally. We showed you how jailbird Munna Shukla featured prominently in posters about Nitish Kumar's rally. Sources have told Headlines Today that Nitish Kumar has now pulled up the district magistrate of Patna and demanded an explanation of how the posters were allowed to be put up. He's also ordered that the posters be immediately removed. Pallam Raju took charge of the Human Resources Development HRD Ministry on Wednesday. He started his first day by breaking an auspicious coconut, which proved to be quite a task as the minister struggled with the ceremony. Meanwhile, Lalchand Kataria took charge as the MOS in the Rural Development Ministry. He denied any controversy regarding his appointment and said that it was Jitendra Singh who was always meant to be MOS Defence. The misunderstanding was because of a technical error. Cyclonic storm Neelam on Wednesday crossed the North Tamil Nadu coast near Mahabalipuram and is expected to weaken gradually into a deep depression. During the last few hours, Puducherry and Cuddalore recorded 7 centimeters of rain. Thousands of people were evacuated from their homes in Chennai earlier on Wednesday as the cyclone slammed into the coast, with officials warning of possible flooding and damage to houses. One crew member of a ship, an oil tanker grounded near Chennai, has died and another 6 are missing after cyclone Neelam struck and the ship went adrift. Another 15 crew members are stuck on board. 17 have been rescued. A Coast Guard ship with divers has reached a location for certain rescue operations. Pratibha Kaveri, an oil tanker, ran aground on Wednesday afternoon because of the gales that preceded the cyclone's landfall. There were 37 people on board. Some of them climbed into a lifeboat and headed towards the shore, but the boat capsized in choppy waters off the Besant Nagar locality in South Chennai. Floral tributes were paid to Indira Gandhi at Shakti Sthal on Wednesday morning. President Pranab Mukherjee, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, Congress President Sonia Gandhi and Congress General Secretary Rahul Gandhi were present on the occasion. Indira Gandhi was assassinated in 1984 in the wake of Operation Blue Star. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar slammed the Patna District Magistrate for the defacing of statues of prominent personalities. Ironically, the statues were defaced using posters and banners of the JDU's own Adhikar rally. Kumar has directed that all such posters and banners be removed immediately. Former Gujarat Chief Minister Keshubhai Patel has concluded his Parivartan Yatra in Ahmedabad. The Gujarat Parivartan Party chief got a warm reception in Ahmedabad, where he addressed his supporters, saying that his party will be forming the next government in the state. Yeshubai floated his own party a few months back to contest against Narendra Modi in the forthcoming Gujarat Assembly election. The Airports Authority of India's chairman VP Agarwal has said that Kingfisher Airlines will have to vacate hangars at Kolkata and Chennai airports pending clearance of outstanding dues. The AAI claims dues to the tune of 293 crore rupees from the airline. Owner Vijay Mallya refused to comment on the announcement. 10 students from Shimla's Auckland School have been trapped by Hurricane Sandy, currently besieging the US East Coast. The students were on their way to NASA for an educational visit. School authorities have said the students are currently in New Jersey and that there is no need to fear for their safety. The students are scheduled to return to India on the 5th of November.
In a case reminiscent of Congress MP's recent behavior in Vadodara, a group of men attacked a toll collector in the outskirts of Bangalore. The incident was recorded on Toll Plaza's CCTV camera. The drunk men abused the toll collector as he refused to accept the identity card produced by them to avoid paying the toll. A goods train derailed at Haryana's Palwal railway station, where a stretch of the tracks was damaged due to excessive wear and tear. The incident occurred about 4:30 in the morning on Wednesday. Fortunately, only the injured ran off the tracks, avoiding a major accident. The relief train was dispatched immediately from Delhi to take stock of the situation. The Kashmir Valley is abloom with saffron blossoms thanks to timely rain this year. The Pampore region is the only one in the entire country that produces this fragrant condiment that commands a premium in the international market. Saffron produced has suffered in recent years due to the use of agricultural land for construction. Dengue has claimed another life in the capital. The victim this time, an 11-year-old. This latest takes the total number of reported cases in the capital to just short of 1,000, including 3 child deaths. In the meantime, state and municipal authorities continue to draw flag over the manhandling of the epidemic and the rising death toll. Tremors shook Rajasthan's Barmer district on Tuesday night, with more tremors expected in the following 24 to 48 hours. Residents panicked as the mild quake hit in late hours. The district administration has reported no casualties, but has warned the residents about possible aftershocks. A 3-year-old child who was missing from Faridabad's Raji colony for a week has been found dead. The child's parents alleged that while the police had registered the case of kidnapping, they had failed to act quickly, and this had led to the child's tragic demise. Relatives of the child assembled outside the police station and demanded action against the alleged indifference by the officials. Another blot in Mamata Banerjee's battered record. A 14-year-old girl was allegedly gang-raped by 4 men, including 2 footballers from 2 different football clubs. The girl suffered severe trauma due to the 5-hour ordeal. The police has already taken 2 of the accused men into custody and are currently hunting for others. 3 armed robbers looted 10 lakh rupees from a district cooperative bank in Ghaziabad and are still on the loose. The police have CCTV footage of the theft. Interestingly, the thieves managed to flee from the spot without a vehicle. They actually walked the way out of the bank. Cops say that the robbers got into a bus after walking a certain distance. A manhunt, however, has been launched. A mysterious double murder case has surfaced from Rani Bagh area of the capital, where a couple was found dead inside their house. The police say that this could be a case of theft and murder, but there is no evidence yet of forceful entry to the house. The victim's son suspects that someone close to the family was behind this crime, while the police is looking for leads to take forward the investigation. A 21-year-old college student was killed in a road accident in Mumbai when a truck hit his motorcycle. The accident took place in the Sakinaka area of the city, where the victim was returning home with his friends on a bike. Police have arrested the truck driver and have registered the case of rash driving against him.
Chalo, I'm ready. Where's the camera?
Sir, this is it.
Abhinay!
Yeah,
He's saying that this is the camera.
yeah, actually, that's the idea.
This is not idea, this is laptop. It is impossible.
They just trust me on this.
Roll sound! Action! Acer laptops. Ultra light. Ultra fast. With Dolby sound. Basically powerful enough to create this film. Acer laptops, powered by third generation Intel core processor family.
Cut! Superb take care.
Huh?
Shri Shri Ayurveda's Urja Ayurvedic Energizing Tablets.
Turn up the fun with the new Nokia Lumia 6.
Group of protesters held candlelight vigil in Karachi for victims of Superstorm Sandy on Wednesday, while also suggesting that the natural disaster was punishment for the US drone strikes in Pakistan. Protesters held photographs as well as banners in support of those allegedly killed by drones. Since 2004, CIA drones have targeted suspected militants with missile strikes in Pakistani tribal region, killing hundreds. New York and New Jersey homeowners began returning to their neighborhoods and houses damaged by Superstorm Sandy, which rocked many coastal areas on America's eastern seaboard. It was clear that restoring the region to its ordinary frantic pace would take days, if not months, and of course, rebuilding the hardest hit communities and transportation networks that link them together could take much longer. 27 shows from 16 countries and regions are being performed at the 10th One International Acrobatic Art Festival in China. Aerial strap by three about 10-year-old being propped by the audience hearts out when they were swirling in the air and grabbing two straps. Moving wheels is a performance that has been rehearsed by 2 years by the One Acrobatic Troupe, and it made its debut in this festival. National Guardsmen rushed to rescue flood victims in fire that still raged 2 days after Superstorm Sandy. A US Coast Guard video of New York and New Jersey showed communities and businesses still immersed in water, and new problems arose when firefighters were unable to reach blazes rekindled by natural gas leaks in the heavily hit shore town of Motologin. Now, outages in New York and Jersey City left traffic signals in dark, resulting in car crashes as well. Dozens of artists from around the world are sketching, rubbing and painting chalk on the pavement of Florida as part of the 5th annual Chalk Festival. The theme of this year's festival is Circus City, USA, a nod to the city's heritage as headquarters for the Ringling Brothers Circus.